Yes, my brothers and sisters, Wagwan. Root for the people named Ute. And we're back with another one. This is going to be an absolute banger, a classic, just like what you're witnessing in front of you. Big Lennox against Mike Tyson. United Kingdom versus the US of A. Back in the day, it was supposed to be a walk in the park. Lennox Lewis was supposed to win this hands down easily. He did, but it was hard fought. Are you ready for this competition? It's about to go off. Yes, in the blue corner, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing 300 pounds, Samson, the Nigerian Lion, Dauda, the new Arnold Classic champion of 2023, representing the United Kingdom. Give it up for Samson. So firstly, I want to highlight something from the previous one. If you check out my man's hands, in the March 2023 picture, he's got his fist closed with a hand on top of it. Now, this will make his chest look bigger and make his front delts and lateral delts appear wider and more conditioned because of the way he's posing. Don't get me wrong. I think he has made great improvements from 2022 December to March 2023. I love Samson. I think he's incredible. From the top of his head to the sole of his feet, his flow is the best in the IFBB, in my personal opinion. I think he's untouchable. And that's exactly why he won the Arnold. But as you see from these two pictures here, flat back, I don't think so. When you're over 300 pounds and you're lean, like nearly contest ready lean, you got abs visible. You can do a vacuum. Look at that. Look at his lats in these pictures. They're just so wide. His rhomboids are beautiful. Traps are awesome. Rear delts are there. Nice flaring lats. Big, thick, direct spine muscles. Look at the calves on this bad boy. I believe that's his hamstrings there. His quads are huge. The guy's not lacking in anything. Not in any place on that body is that guy lacking. He's thick. He's dense. He's 5'11", so in terms of bodybuilding heights, he's quite lengthy, and he fills that frame out just superbly. This guy is a knockout puncher. 10 out of 10. Boxing rounds, he's scoring 10 for the whole duration. Untouchable. In the red corner, 5 feet 7 inches tall, 255 pounds, it's Nick the Mutant Walker, representing the United States of America. Give it up again for Nick the Mutant Walker. Okay, so what can we say that hasn't already been said about this absolute beast? I mean, just listen to his nickname. His nickname's the Mutant. Why? Because he's absolutely stacked. The man's colossal. He's 5'7". So get this with me. The man's not blessed with height, but he's blessed with muscle. Muscle upon muscle. I'm talking about 3 layers thick. Muscle upon muscle upon muscle. Look at the side shot. His quads are ridiculous. So big. Hamstring sweep is there. Calves are there. Bicep peak is huge. Probably the best bicep peak along with Crizzo. Great side shoulders shot for him. Nice front delt. Nice lateral head. Tricep. Look at that. Look at the tricep belly on him. Then his chest is there. And then you go to his back shot. Superb back. Nice, thick. Look at the rhomboids, mid traps, upper traps. They're all there. Erector spinal muscles there. Glutes are there. And again, you can see how big his quads are just from the back of him. His hamstrings are there. He's got calves as well. Not as big as Samson's, I might add, but he's got it. Again, he's complete from head to toe. But, do I think he can beat Samson? Let's wait and see. I think this is where I'm going to get a lot of angry people. A lot of people being like, Josh, you're speaking absolute crap. You're speaking absolute balderdash. You ain't got a clue what you're talking about. And to be fair to most of you, I don't have a clue what I'm talking about most of the time. But in my personal opinion, this dude don't stand a chance against the doubter. Let me show you why. All right, people, you're in the courtroom of law, the Josh Fit courtroom of law, and I'm presenting the first piece of evidence. The first piece of evidence in this case, Samson Dauda versus Nick Walker, 2023. Now, here we go. When you got shots like this, you can be like, it's quite comparable. They both got great abs. They both got good chests. Nick's definitely beaten Samson in bicep peak. I'll give him that. I believe, even though Nick's legs look big with his feet turned out, I believe Samson beats him in regards to the leg shots, the front leg. Definitely. Yeah, does him. Side shots, I think that's Samson's all day long too. I mean, with their height difference, at least 4 inches in height. So they're both stacked. They both got great muscle. Both present themselves really well on the side. Nick's probably, again, beating him, like I said, in the guns, but the overall flow, you'd give it to Samson. You just would. Back shots. Okay. Arnold Classic 2023. Based on these 2 pictures here. I haven't got my blinkers on. I ain't got my Samson Dauda fanboy glasses on. I'm just judging this like I see it. Nick definitely wins. Rear double bicep definitely wins. And lat spread from the back with your calf up. Nick wins it again just because of the detailing in the back of his legs. Okay. All right, so 2 shots there to Nick. 2 poses to Nick. Oh, God. Oh, God. I might be messing up here, peeps. Okay, side tricep. Come on, Samson. Bring it home, baby. I think he's doing this. I think he's got this. Not a lot in it. So let's quickly go to abs and thighs. Samson kills him. Samson kills him here. Nick's got great abs and thighs, don't get me wrong. A shorter version, really, in the abs of AJ, Andrew Jacked. If you look how his abs are aligned, and you look how Andrew Jack's are aligned in Texas Pro, I mean, Andrew's got a really good, set of 6 or maybe 4, and the bottom 2, even though his abs and the contouring of his abs are superb, Nick would be the same if he was the same height as Andrew, to be fair. I think from looking at this, as obviously you can hear from my voice, I'm thinking as I'm speaking. This is live and raw. But I think Samson here is doing Nick on both of these shots. Okay, so being totally impartial here, just looking at the flow of both of these 2 superb bodybuilders, Samson destroys Nick here just with his flow. His flow is beautiful. Again, real wide shoulders, big flaring lats, nice abs, all on show, superb quads, feathered quads at the front as well. I think that's your vastus medius, is it? But anyway, big calves as well. The guy's got it. Then you go to Nick. Again, nice abs, good quads, good conditioning, but the size of his front delts are so enormous. All you see is massive front delts, big shoulders, and you can't see the lats for the size of his delts and arms. So that really inhibits him in his ability to show off his lats. I just don't think he's got the connection there. I mean, that's rich from me, but personally, yeah, his front delts are so imposing and his arms are so big that they just cover up whatever lat spread he's got underneath there. You must agree, surely. So now, this is where we come in with the KO blow. This is where now the judge renders his verdict. Uh-oh, game over, KO, and the old school Batman, pow! Now, sit here with me and visualize this. You take someone, a relative, a friend, a colleague at work, along to a bodybuilding show who has no interest in bodybuilding, no interest in watching people compete on a stage, not like you, and you take him and you sit him down in the audience and then they're presented with these 3 on stage. They will say, oh, who's that little one on the right? Who's that little one with the red pants in the right? Oh, that's not fair. He shouldn't be going up against them 2 guys. They're much bigger than him. Do you see what I'm saying? That is literally what you'll get. If you took someone in there who has no interest in bodybuilding, not into it at all, and just sits down in the audience, watches with you, that would be their reaction. He just can't compete against these titans. There is no way. I'm not saying Nick Walker's a crap bodybuilder. Of course he's not. But against someone the size of Samson, and even Andrew, the guy's just inferior. Is it his size? No. It's because your eyes are drawn to the biggest thing you can see on that stage, or the most conditioned thing. And when someone can pose well and they're in condition, you're just not going to notice the boy. I'm not saying he's rubbish, so hear me out. I'm not criticising him. I'm not saying he's lacking. I'm just saying when there's someone 40 pounds bigger and taller, your eyes will be drawn to them, not to him. Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know. To those haters who disagreed, let's have a look at this one. Again, the guy is stacked. Don't get me wrong. He's in great condition. Don't get me wrong. If you are judging body part for body part, like judges must do, his delts are just as good as Jacked and Dauda's. His quads are better than Jacked. His abs are just as good as those three, as they're all a little bit forward, leant over from the hips. With the most muscular, he looked good, but your eyes just wouldn't be drawn to it, in my opinion. Your eyes would be drawn to possibly Jacked in this shot, to be fair. Jacked, I think, wins this one. Out of these three in this particular shot, let me know what you think. But you got another one coming up. Okay, so this is a glorious photo, and I'm not going to give Big Nick any hate here. I think they all look superb. That's why I wanted to add it, to be fair. They just look great, all of them, and Big Rummy included. Titans, absolute titans. And this right here, people, is the definitive shot. This is round 12. Samson Dauda's against the ropes. He needs a lucky shot. He needs an uppercut. He needs a right hook. He needs a jab, double jab, followed up with a straight right to finish the deal, because Nick's got him a little bit, and then he goes and delivers it. Right, what do you see here? Right, from the middle, you see Samson, then you see Jacked, then you see Big Rummy. All of them just overshadow those little two guys on the left-hand side. They just obliterate him, annihilate him. Yeah, it's just game over. Absolute game over. Sean Clarida and Nick Walker. I mean, Nick Walker looks a lot bigger than Sean Clarida, let's get that right. But he just doesn't compare to those three. Is it the height? I don't think it's the height. It's the height and their size and the way they can show off their bodies. I mean, yeah, Nick's better than Big Rummy in this shot. But Samson, I know he's in the middle. And obviously your eyes normally go to the middle in a shot like this. Nice landscape shot. Do you know what I mean? But Samson's done him. Absolutely done him. So in my personal opinion, the winner, the grand champion, the king, the one who will reign supreme over the other in 10 weeks' time at the Olympia is Samson Dauda, people. I'm giving the win to Samson. I'm calling it out right here. Whatever happens at the 2023 Mr. Olympia, Samson Dauda will place ahead of Nick Walker. Am I saying he's going to win it? I don't think so. I think Hadi Chupan will still win it. I think Lunsford will come second, and I think Samson Dauda will come third. Whoever comes in after him, I don't know, but Samson is finishing ahead of Nick. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. I thank you all for the love you've shown me so far. Big love. So God bless to you and those that you love. Speak to you soon. Take care. And remember, please like, subscribe if you did in fact enjoy it. If you didn't, then run for the hills, people, and never come back. Don't return, because I don't want to bore you.